Hello you birdheads! While I am doing my research for another video, I decided I want to talk about something that has been on my mind lately. Say, everybody knows birds, right? Arguably one of God's coolest creations, their ancestors dominated Earth for a couple of millennia, worked for the feds from time to time. Among all those and many other reasons, people love birds. So a good way to make your citizens relate to your country is seeing what birds represents the nation, with varying degrees of success. Think about how the bald eagle has been synonymous with the US for years, despite only becoming the official bird during the Biden administration, or the peacock for India. Others will become pretty obvious if you know the historical context, like the emu, after winning the war, became Australia's national bird, even if not official. But not all national birds are chosen equally. Tell me, do you know what Afghanistan, Germany, Mexico, Albania, Scotland, and Romania have in common? They all picked the golden eagle as their national bird. And look, I get that it is one of the coolest eagles out there, present in most of the northern hemisphere, but Buddy must be overworked at this point, besides being a little disrespectful to the other birds in my opinion. Oh, and just so I don't stray too far away from my usual anime/Japanese hobby videos, this is a good moment to remind everyone that Pet Shop from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is not an eagle, but a falcon. I've seen some people making this mistake online, and I hope it doesn't catch on. Since we are here, Japan's national bird is the green pheasant, a bird that has been important in Japanese culture for its meat and beauty. They are seen as symbols of harmony, and were used to adorn important celebrations, like marriages for example. Egypt uses the steppe eagle, which hey, at least not the golden eagle again. Honestly, they should have just gone with Horus. But then we would come right back at Pet Shop, so let's keep moving forward. Brazil has the rufous-bellied thrush, and even though I don't want to take away the importance of the bird in Brazil's culture, being the focus of many songs, poems, especially during a very difficult time period, the bird isn't even present in all of the country, so I would suggest a change. And there are many that could fit this role. If you don't mind it not being present in most of the country, especially since Brazil is pretty big, there are still more iconic birds, like the Spix macaw and the harpy eagle. But considering that one is basically extinct and the other is already Panama's national bird, I can't see why we shouldn't go with them. However, there is one passerine that is known throughout all of Brazil and is just as relevant as the thrush in its culture, and acts like a Pokemon by saying its name out loud, at least locally, the Great Kiskadi or Bem-TV. From its cry that is considered a good omen to half doing a job they were supposed to do, I believe this little fella represents the Brazilian soul way better than any other feathered creature. There are many other national birds that I could talk about non-stop, like how absurd it is that the kiwi is not officially the bird of New Zealand yet, or that neither Peru nor Turkey use the turkey as their national birds, instead going with the Andean cock of the rock and nothing. Well, I guess those two I can excuse a little bit. I'll be staying here. Thanks for watching. Now go out there and, I don't know, search for some tits or something.